France has the something in the world. Something now. Like you can have a market side. Your nephew is supposed to learn this. Your nephew, your niece is supposed to know this. We have a lot of so very what did they teach you? Draw an elephant and name it fast. Draw an antelope and name it fast. What Chinese or what places that they study in mathematics like are learning or teaching them how to manage. Because they're teaching them how to manage, they come to your land and mind your goal. And you work for them until how long these people wait. Use your mic until how are we going to until how long are we going to allow people to come into our land and to work for them?
You sell dignity just because this person is from your tribe or goes to your church, and you don't see how you are actually gradually slowly selling your own country out. But then a lot of you will point your hands at the leaders and forget that the three fingers are pointed back at you. Accountability. Are we really ready? Are we ready? We still go vote for the same leaders, but we will come here and lie. No, we didn't vote for them. Our vote doesn't count. Go out there and vote. Ghana has shown you guys an example that your vote can actually count. Again, I repeat it. The reason why the previous government was voted out of power is because he went to snitch. He went to snitch. You don't have to be from my house. You don't have to be my president before I support you. You need to be able to support anyone who is doing something good. I don't have to be from your tribe. We don't have to have the same religious beliefs. That is why over here, I don't want anybody to bring religious beliefs because it actually breaks a community. But still, some of you want to push your way through. We can't do that. There's a lot. I watch back, I see Africans are not focused. A lot of Africans are not focused because some of you live comfortably in Europe and in America. So you think that is it. But Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. I hope you are prepared. You are very prepared. And a lot of you staying over there 20 years, 30 years, 50 years and coming here proudly saying it. It's a shame. It is really a shame. You are not even teaching your children your mother tongue. Some of you Ghanaians in America, your children cannot even speak Chi. Your children cannot even speak any African language. You guys, Kenya, whoever in America, you throw away everything. You're still giving your children colonizers' name. But you come here and you talk about, we need to change the name Africa. No, you need to change your name. You need to change your name. Wood, white, this, that. You need to change your name to begin with. You need to start giving your children your local name. You got to be proud of it. People are learning your language all over, coming down there to Africa, and you are so happy to teach them. But your children will have to come and fight with these people. So just imagine if your children cannot even speak your mother tongue, and they come over to the continent and meet a Chinese man who can speak your mother tongue very well. What is going to happen? You guys think it's a flex. What we do now will reflect on what is going to happen to our children's children. We are not living for ourselves now. We don't have to be. And again, I say, the youth is not focused. To have a 29-year-old man come here, ask, oh, what have you done? Oh, I'm still a small boy. Oh, I'm just a little. Are you okay? Are you really okay? When it is time for us to go to the front, are you sure? Are you ready? Can you rise up and go to the front? When we say do something, are you ready to do it? Or we have to be begging you? You see how the mainstream media is quiet? You see how your news channel in your country, you see how they are quiet? You see how your president, your parliamentarians, you see how they are quiet? You see how these celebrities that you keep supporting, you see how they are quiet? Even when they come on this app, you see what they do? Are you seeing? Are you focusing? Or you just don't care? We that will support, we are just a minority. We are not celebrity. We don't have the biggest account, but we are doing things in a very little way. All of you who has come here to even speak, you are contributing. Those in the comment section, tapping, gifting, doing whatever you do, sharing, you are contributing. It is not easy. to have 100 people in a live stream that is talking about mainly Africa. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. Go to places where there's chaos, where they are talking about Ebola, Nash, sex, all those things. That is where you will find them. That should show you that this generation is failing. But I would say thank you for those of you who keep coming here and keep talking, even when they drop you after you finish, you still keep coming and speaking. I hope that the ancestors will bless you guys, will bless your generation. Because to even have the zeal, some of us, we don't even sleep, because when you sleep, they will end their life. So you have to be waking up in the middle of the night so that the voice will keep going. The voice will keep going so that it will reach the multitude. All of you are doing something. We are all doing something. And I would just say, keep doing it and focus on the focus, because nobody is coming. No one is coming. I'll digress for now. You what? Let's continue.
Again, keep liking the live, keep sharing the live. We're currently.
Can I not come on?
Huh? Huh? What kind of nonsense is that, IG? He just literally gave you a speech. Thank you so much, Baba Team TM. Dang, I said T. Thank you so much. Now we're gonna move on to the next person, but before we do so, remember to keep IG. He just literally gave you a speech. Thank you so much, Baba Team TM. Dang, I said T. Thank you so much. Now we're gonna move on to the next person, but before we do so, remember to keep tapping the live, keep sharing the live. This is a community, African unity community, that we are currently in the middle of a revolution that we would love for all Africans to be a part of. If you're an African who's looking for a community that is helping push this revolution, you are welcome here. This is where you belong. Now thank you so much, Cyrus. We're gonna move on to BG Glow. B Glow. Hello.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be among my African brothers and sisters. And just like our brother have spoken here, we need to really be focused. Today I was going through some articles, and I came across a reporter, I think from the US, making a comment that China's are investing into Africa's and they're taking over Africa's. And the professor then asked her, what is the problem with that? He said because China is taking over Africa, that that we are not going to depend on them just the way we have always been. If a reporter can be consigned about an Africa as our African country, let alone we the citizens. This fight, like I said, is for all Africans. It's for all of us. We have to put a lot of work into this. Like this life, I've shared it already on my WhatsApp status. We need to put work on it. We have to share it on all social media platforms. We have to sanitize and educate our people. It's not about fine. Most of us want to go to, like just like our brother said, that most people want to go to Burkina Faso and fight. And what we should be focusing on now is educating most of our people, trying to work on our own country, because many of our countries, we are crying, we are suffering. We are going through the same thing that Burkina Faso have gone through, but we are so scared of speaking. They've taken a lot from us. We thank God that we have the Ibrahim, because only that make it feel that this leadership is very difficult. We cannot become that which we want to become. But with Ibrahim, he has taught us, he has opened our eyes to see that this thing can be done. Sometimes when I listen to his speech, he keeps saying, we should focus on our land. We should focus on ourselves. We should protect what we have with everything we have. I'm from Nigeria, and I can tell you they can be done. Something is going on in my country every day, but we cannot speak. So the only way that not that we don't have people that can speak, but out of fear, most of them cannot come out to speak. So we have to kill this fear in us. We cannot remain a slave forever.
F1 in the chat.
Sorry?
Live, not the K word.
Yes, I said unalive. That's what I used. We cannot remain a slave forever. We have to rise up as the youths and work to ensure that liberation comes to not just to Burkina Faso, but every corner of Africa. Every African country that is being held under dictatorship, we need to be set free. We have all the potentials. If Africa decide to remove the raw material that we are supplying to this Europe country, their economic will crumble. They have nothing. We are the bedrock of Europe. We are the bedrock of these Western people. So the youth needs to work. If the government doesn't want to support us, just like my country, the government are not ready. They are not ready to listen to the youth. We can do it ourselves. We can start sanitizing. We can start pushing through social medias. We can start educating our people. So this is all I have to say. Because I keep pushing on WhatsApp, keep pushing on social media. People are keep interacting. Even like this live, I've also shared it. And many people are like, okay, can you send me the link? You know, there are a lot of people that want to do this, but they don't know how to join. So we have to spread this news. We have to give updates. We have to let people know that things are going on. So that is it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. And you're right. A lot of people don't know what's going on. So share the videos, watch the videos. Make sure you comment on the videos. Make sure you repost the videos. The people you follow will watch these videos if you repost it. People that follow you will be able to see the videos if you repost it. It will be able to educate them. It will bring awareness to what's going on in Africa. So remember, like the live, share the live, watch the videos that the host is posting. There is a very important video. Antigua, what is going on? There's a very important video that the host posted yesterday that I would want all Africans to watch. So run to his channel, run to his videos, watch it, and come back and speak about it, and speak about what they spoke about in that video. I won't tell y'all what they spoke about because I want you to go and watch the video. So run to his channel, run to his videos, watch it, and come back and speak about it, and speak about what they spoke about in that video. I won't tell y'all what they spoke about because I want you to go and watch the video for yourself. It's a very important video that every African needs to watch, like, and share. Do not forget to like, because there is a lot of you guys viewing the videos but not liking. That is a big problem, a big one. If you're not liking the video, it won't be pushed enough. It's so long you guys keep complaining about the white tees, but you are helping the white tees because you are not helping yourself. If you're not helping Africa, if you're not helping the narrative that we are pushing, if you're not helping share it, if you're not helping push it, you are helping the West, and you are an enemy too. We're moving on. The next person will be Golden.
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
If you're viewing, hold on, Golden. Antigua said, if you're viewing and not liking, you are an op, and that's a fact. How could you just view the video and not like it? Do you not like what is being said in the video? Do you not want to see? Do you not want people?
Talk about the video. Talk about the video we sent in the group. Let them know. that we are watching, the video that I sent to the group about this white woman saying that he's needing African friends. Go and check the likes, go and check the share, go and check the favorite, go and check the comments. 98 like
rapping to a song.
there's something wrong with our people. I'm not gonna lie. There's something wrong, there's something wrong.
If they see a white tee dancing some Congolese songs, hey, the way they will push it because it's a white tee dancing, oh my God. If they see a white tee rapping to a song, they will push it because it's a white tee. You guys have internalized white tee supremacy. You have internalized it. There is so many a white tee dancing some Congolese songs. Hey, the way they will push it because it's a white tee dancing, oh my God. If they see a white tee rapping to a song, they will push it because it's a white tee. You guys have internalized white tee supremacy. You have internalized it. There are so many Black women that I see on the daily that I repost just because they look like me, just because I want them to get more attention. So, you know, when you're pushing those white tee, let me tell you, when you're liking, when you're sharing, when you're commenting, they are getting paid. They're getting sponsorship. They're getting money put on their pockets just for entertaining or being a part of what we do on a daily. You will see another Congolese dance and say, okay, it's a Congolese dancing. But you see a white tee dance the same song, you push. That's how they are making money. They're making generational wealth. Then we complain about how we are low, we don't have the most money, because you are pushing other people and they are dance and say, okay, it's a Congolese dancing. But you see a white tee dance the same song, you push. That's how they are making money. They're making generational wealth. Then we complain about how we are low, we don't have the most money, because you are pushing other people and they are making the money. Push this platform, because this is the platform that needs to be pushed. This is the platform that is uniting all Africans everywhere around the world, in the diaspora, in Caribbean, everywhere. This is the platform and we should push it. And this platform is not just, this is the platform that needs to be pushed. This is the platform that is uniting all Africans everywhere around the world, in the diaspora, in Caribbean, everywhere. This is the platform and we should push it. And this platform is not just any platform. That's why I don't play about this platform. It's not just any platform. It's a platform that is working hard, not only to unite us, but to help everywhere around the world, in the diaspora, in Caribbean, everywhere. This is the platform. Where this is the platform and we should push platform. Platform is not just any platform. That's why I don't subscribe to this. Not just any platform. It's a platform that is working hard, not only to you African us, but to help African in the continent.
Oh,
And you
my
make up the videos and liking, you're just watching and moving on. How would we
TikTok
there
is
really
on
your own incentive? You will find the information in Africans.
yeah.
Subscribe. Subscribe with $2. Go
Okay.
subscription.
Yes.
You can
Thank,
buy good much for your patients.
thank you. You to the host. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everybody that's on.
Money that is
I don't have much to say. I
you can buy
speak
good
chat. I have been sharing as well on my other spaces, and
continent.
I have friends and colleagues that want to donate financially. That's why I came here to ask
Help
a link, a
their
full link that I can give them
also
to donate
thing.
financially. So if host
Do
or
not
one of
forget
the
to
moderators can hear me, that would be great.
best way I would tell
Efforts, guys, and thank you to everyone for their witness.
money goes to help other people. So you are also donating by subscribing. Do not
Okay.
forget to subscribe. If you want to ask me how to donate, the best way I would tell you is to subscribe, because this money is doing big things in Africa. Big things. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to do all the above so we can push this platform and make it bigger than it is now. Because this isn't just a platform, it's a community. Dorio is already a part of this community because I keep seeing her every day. She won't stay down.
That
TM,
I would do that as soon as I drop off. I was trying to
thank you
do it,
so
but he's
much.
not letting me do it while I'm on here.
Gordon, we will give you more time. For the subscription, it is not by force. It's not compulsory. If you cannot, don't worry about it. But if you can and you have the means, and the reason why we do that is, if it is not because of subscription, this live stream would have been gone a long time. You know, it is just for protection on the platform because the people take something from it. You understand? So they will make sure because what we are doing, a lot of people do not like it. So sometimes people want to report. There's been a lot of reports, times that our platform is supposed to go down, but they never go down. It just behave funny. So it is only for protection, but that is not for everyone. If you don't have the means to, no problem. But when you come here and we say tap, tap, you don't even have to let us ask you. Share, come up, speak, rest, come back and get to the videos. It's also a way of helping. You understand? So not everyone understand. So not everyone. I know it's not everyone who has the means, but that's okay. But what are you doing? Are you a spectator or you are doing something in the live stream? You understand? Yeah. Thank you.
Be a part of this revolution.
I feel like
This platform was here.
you know what? I feel like today, don't talk about tap, do this. I feel like we're begging too much. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, I feel like we're begging, and I don't like that. I don't really like that. Like, every
I will shame.
you need
I will
to,
shame these
you
Africans
need
because
to
shame needs to
remind,
be
like,
brought back.
people have to be willingly do stuff.
No,
No, don't remind. Stop reminding me because I feel
no,
sometimes.
TM,
Hold on.
TM. Can I say something?
We're begging, and I don't like that. I don't really like. Like that. Like every
I will shame.
you need
I will
to
shame these
you
Africans
need
because
to
shame needs to be
remind
brought
like
back.
No,
people have to be willingly do
no,
no don't remind stop reminding because I feel
no,
sometimes
TM.
hold
Can
on
I say something?
hold on sis. TikTok warn us. Let me show you guys. They warn us
I'm
that
sorry,
we
guys.
are forcing engagement. Let me show you this. TikTok warn us that we are forcing engagement. That is why I don't want us to be telling you what to do. That's why I don't want you to keep repeating because it can also put us at risk that we are forcing engagement. So please, if you will not say it again for the next hour, I will appreciate. Don't keep saying it. You can either type it or something.
My brain be itching. I be ready to shame these
It's okay.
Africans.
It's okay.
Because the support I see on the YT's platform by our own people is insane.
Oh yeah.
And to the
Oh
point,
yeah.
you know, TM,
Oh yeah, that's true. If you reported about Burkina Faso, you check the YT's videos they're doing, check the black people's video and check the YT's video. And go and check in the comment section. Go and see who are those. It is our people. Our people don't like us. They like, you know, I see a lot of young creators, black people suffering on this app. They have views they don't like. Black man who not like not only my post, every black person reporting this issue, reposting or putting on their comments. You don't do shit about it. We have sometimes I just feel like it cannot happen. I swear to God, all of you pay attention to the YT people reporting about Burkina Faso, to the African reporting about Burkina Faso. Today, I didn't come because I was going through my following list to repost every follower or everyone who is doing Burkina Faso or African continent. Added it to mine. We have a problem. This is something with a mind. I don't even know why these people are reporting our issue. We don't need them to report our issue. We
It's
don't
that
need
white savior mindset.
these African creators, they cannot monetize. If you guys are calculating that when you like they are getting money, you are devil. They don't monetize. It is not in Africa. So all these creators that you see, you think you are liking and you are paying their rent. No, they don't monetize. As an African, I don't even know why they are not monetizing us. But then you go and help those who monetize off your suffering. Are you okay? I hate begging. I hate begging. I hate asking. Because no, my dignity is way too high. I hate to beg. I hate to ask. It is slaves who do that. We should stop it. Let's stop it, please. Let's move on.
Thank you so much, Baba TM. Yet again, you know what to do. We're gonna move on to Golden is actually done. Golden, you're always welcome to request back up and come if you want to say something else. Thank you so much, Golden. Thank you. We will be moving on to not here. The real. The real is so funny. Every time we drop her, she come back like a second after you drop. Oh, the real. Thank you so much, B Glow. Thank you for your submission. Thank you.
Because I'm here and
Welcome back,
I'm
sis.
in the
Welcome
platform.
back.
When I hear something that doesn't sit right with me, I have to respond. And it's true. We the mentality kind of mentality that these white people install in our people goes deep. It goes deep, deep, deep. It's everything about the white is beautiful to them, especially those in Africa. And it's so bothersome to me when I see people here and irresponsible to see them like that. Honestly, maybe it's the kind of job that I do as a social worker that I go to people's home and but it's bothersome to know that somebody could just eat deep into your mentality that you don't even see your own kind. Even in the African community, if you're born light skinned, your treatment is different. It's crazy. Anyway, we are not here. We're here, but the thing is, guys, everything we are saying on this platform is not a joke. For us to even be able to change the narrative and the mentality of our people to know that I deal with fear and I don't know how to say that. If we have something good at home. Let's support this platform. Honestly, time I fall asleep and this platform on our cup, I interrupt and I go back to sleep. Let let us build this. Maybe you never know. Maybe through us, a lot of people will come to understanding that there's something good in Africa. It's not that they don't know; they know that things that they have concerning what the Europeans could do is clouding their judgment. It's literally making them not see the good thing, and it's really really annoying if you think about it. It's annoying and it's outpouring because if you can see something good in Africa, and you're not even there, and these white tea people that they are doing all this African dance with stuff like that, that people are liking it. Some of them has not even been to Africa. Some of them, if you ask them, Africa says Sahara. Oh, I want to go to the Sahara. They think that Africa is. It's like they have no idea what's going on in Africa. But yes, boom, boom, boom. Woman post over there like Tim was saying that you want black friends and boom, 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 boom. It's like wow. Some things when you see it, you get angry. But then you also check about your pressure because you don't want to. get any kind of ailment because of somebody's stupidity. Let's support this platform. Let's build this platform so that maybe through us. And I believe in the strong word through us. And I'm really really saying through us. Maybe through this platform, people will know that there's something going on. I know and I believe for sure with today's protesting and little quiet movement, at least we know this youth, they're not playing anymore. These youth are not sleeping anymore. And they're gonna do the right thing. I mean, at least that's my hope. That they're gonna do the right thing. It's to me, it's just like a knock on the door telling them, if you don't do the right thing, we're kicking you out. Is it gonna be that easy? No. But at least we are giving them, it's like a warning without violence. We're doing it slowly. But if you don't do the right thing, if you don't respond to that, we are sorry because we say things land. Mute yourself before Oga. If we say this thing quietly and slowly and you don't listen, they will understand what the next step is going to be. Because at this point, I think the whole world know that African youths are angry and we are mad. With the little experience that I had today, it was very emotional. I'm asthmatic, so I couldn't be jumping and running around. But it was very, very emotional. And if I could show you my eyes, my eyelids are all swollen and stuff like that. And I think that it's something to me. It's something. Even though I didn't see the media coverage, it's some these whiteys that were around. They're gonna say something. They're gonna talk about it. It's gonna go on in their community. Gonna know that these Africans are no longer playing. So please let us continue to support, protect. Like this shouldn't be the last one. Like they did it one time and they didn't do it again. It should be like an impromptu thing. Na ya ya ba ako. And then just to let them know that this is what is going on. Last night, a lady came on the platform and cried bitterly. She said, I want to go home. I want to send my children. But things are going. Oh, I want my. They all talk about, oh, we want to retire and go home. But then the next day they will call again and be like, oh, I don't think I'm ready. I'm like, because the situation, yeah, they go every year to make sure they have other things over there. But it's bad. Me, for instance, I started a TV station business over there. The person that was supposed to be in charge for 3 years, this thing was running in all the social media platform and everything before we could even say, let's buy the satellite or whatever and put it on there for people to watch. My money is gone. It's gone. TV, equipment, everything that we bought. He couldn't make an accountable for nothing. And we are here working hard, trying to support, make sure people back home, also get it. But because of the economy over there and bad leadership, the money that we send for him to do something into the business, he rather to use it to take care of his family. That is also some part of the problem because the economy is bad. So the money that it baffles me, like everything that is going on, and it gets me very emotional talking about it. We have family members over there that want to do nothing. They're looking up to you over here. While we want to go back home, they're over here. They're looking up to you. You send them money to start something, and never every day it's gone for no reason, no accountability. It's gone. I want to go back home. That's why I started that TV station thing. I want to start something where I could go back home and rely on. Because what am I doing here? I have two masters. I could go home and get me a good job over there. But the leaders over there are not making things easier. They rather put a family member who has no idea what they're doing in positions, and then somebody that has education that could do the job better will be left stranded. It's ridiculous. And that is what we are fighting about. That is what we want to stop. And that is what Ibrahim Traore is all about. you are in power and you're not doing anything, go. Let someone that is capable and will listen. I always thought he was 30. My aunt just told me today that he's 34. He's young. He's doing this amazing thing. And people that has like 3 times, 4 times his age cannot see what is going on. They can't see what is going on. They don't. It's like it's abhorrent. It's absurd. It's so annoying to a point where you just. If I was a military woman and I have the right equipment, at this point, I think that's what is going. That's going to be the message that we are going to send. We're going to send to Africa, because even 2 years, the thing that this man has done with less than 2 years, why can't people that are older than him can do it? But that's a narrative. They've always pushed that idea that people that have to be president has to be over 50 years and over, and they cannot do nothing because after 50 years, 60 years, what are you going to do? Ghana has a president that comes to the United Nations and sleep. It's a meme on the internet. Everybody, like you Google the internet, the sleeping president. He's going to show, and he has the most ugliest head ever. But that's the narrative over there. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what kind of water, medicine they put in the water for those generation people to eat or drink. But it's a fight that we have to keep fighting. It's not going to be a one-day fight. It's not going to be within a one-day protest and everything is going to change. It has to. We have to keep pushing. It has to be something that we have to be willing to spend time and day. Like, I just don't understand. And I don't even know why I'm over here crying. I really don't know why I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Now we'll be moving on to. Thank you so much, Dorel. Honestly, you be making me laugh. Because you don't play. You be here every day. I think you're the newest member in this community. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for keep showing up every day we go live. We really appreciate it. Thank you for coming up and always sharing your point of view. It's really appreciated here. Um you're always welcome. Like you're always welcome here. It's great to have you a part of this community. Um we're gonna be moving on to when on tea time. Black.
Is it Black Studio?
Black, welcome, welcome. I think IG Tech is also a part of this community too now. This like the third day I've seen him. Welcome, IG Tech Media. Welcome. Go ahead, Black.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, I've been on your platform. I mean, TM, and you're a good co-host as well. I've been on this platform for a while, and I really appreciate what everyone is doing. I was here on Saturday. I normally don't join because I've been at work and been busy, loud, but I listen to most of the conversation that is going on in here, and everyone that contribute want better for Africa, basically for our people, because at the end of the day, no one want to stay in this country, no one want to stay abroad, everyone want to go back to the motherland. That's the fact. Everyone, even they're 60, 70, they prefer to be motherland, but due to the circumstances that's going on over there, they don't want to go there because there's no hospitality, and there's a lot of things that is wrong back home. But in this present time that we're realizing that we have everything that we have over there, we can change things, and then we need to change things. That's the fact. No matter what they tell you, like the amount of things that we face over here and abroad, like people don't understand. like crossing the sea, crossing the desert, just to come here and then facing everything that we are facing here is ridiculous. And but it's time. It's just the time to realize there's no there's no time to blame. There's no time for the blaming game, and then we just need to realize that it's time to move on. Um, I have a lot to say, to be honest, and then I hear from conversation because I've been on this platform for a week now, and just listen to everyone putting their input, and then learning about things that I never heard before. Just keep motivating us because TM really, really, you're motivating a lot of people on this app because they don't show this to us. We don't know this, and then now we know it, and then now even today, over here in London, um, there's a lot of things going on, and then they don't want to show it to the people over here, and a lot of people are blind to it, and then we just need to show them that what's going on, that Africa don't need no one. They need us to survive. That's the fact. Let no one take you out of that. Seriously, on the crazy thing was that on Monday, that what's going on, that Africa don't need no one. They need us to survive. That's the fact. Let no one take you out of that. Seriously, on the crazy thing was that on Monday, I got racially and verbally abused at work. Literally, to the fucking ocean. Like literally, I was furious over the hell. And then my supervisor came and then said to me, "Calm down. Just be calming down." I said, "What do you mean calming down?" I said, "There's nothing to be calmed down about it." I said, "My man here racially abused me, verbally abused me, and then he's telling me to calm down. You mad? I'm not coming down. You need to tell my man to get fired. Because over here, he's racially abusing me. And then you telling me to calm down. I'm not coming down. There's nothing to calm down about this situation right now. Like, you get me?" I said, "What do you mean? You should be telling me that I need to raise these things over to anyone that is need to be raised above. Because this is not normal." And then you say, yeah, I understand. But just take it easy. I said, "I'm not taking nothing easy about this situation." You get me? So that being said, I raise this situation to wherever it needs to be raised. And then what next? That white man is not coming to that work anymore. And then I make sure of that. Don't never let anyone look down on you. You're a black man, you're beautiful, and then you have every single right to raise above. Don't let no one look down on you. You are a human being. You're a king. You're a queen. Every time you go nowhere, never put your head down. Put your head up. You're the most beautiful human being on this earth. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're amazing. You know what you're doing. You're intelligent. Listen, in this country that I am in right now, in UK, I tell you, I never want to die in this country. Never. I'm going back. Once I get what I want, I'm going back. I'm not staying in this country. I'm originally from Gambia. And yeah, today we went to the protest, to the French embassy. We start from the the American embassy, and then we moved to the French one. And then, the atmosphere there, it was crazy. I felt loved. I felt unity, and we need to do more of that. And then the president, Ibrahim Traore, is doing an amazing job. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. TM, you are doing an amazing job here. You are doing amazing. You're bringing us together. You're letting us, say what we feel, what need to be said, what need to be moving forward. We need to take step by step. I mean, we can't take care of everything in Africa. There's a lot of things going on in Africa. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of wrong things, but we need to start with Burkina Faso, where their leader is actually doing the right thing. Let's start there. Let's not deviate from there. Let's start there. When we go into Nigeria, I know there's a lot, even in where I'm from, in Gambia, there's a lot of things going on that is not right. But we can't deviate from what's going in Burkina Faso. One step at a time. Let's do what's right in Burkina Faso. From there, we move to the next. We conquer. We make Africa together, unity. That's what we need to do. But right now, what I'm seeing is that this is going on in here, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Mali. Yes, I'm telling you, we can't do all this together. Right now, we cannot do everything at the same time. It's not possible, you know. And then we have a lot of people that are not with us. And then, you know, we have so many differences right now, tribalism, that religions, and then all of that. That doesn't matter. Africa need unity. We need to come together. We need to fight together. We need to sit in the same table together and then know our enemy. Right by now, anyone that doesn't know our enemy is a fool. Is absolutely a fool. It pisses me off that we are looking up to these people that treating us as slaves still right now. And then if you can see that you're a fool, what are they giving you that they're not taking? What are they giving to you right now? And then people coming here that, oh, don't feel upset. I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm furious. And then I deserve to be
You're
furious.
playing the victim card, brother.
What?
The victim card, brother.
Brother, what's the victim? How am I the victim? I'm always the victim, brother. What you
Get out
mean?
of your victim mentality and you will learn to
No,
improve
no,
in
no, no, no.
yourself.
You're getting it wrong. What are we? We're the victim always. We are the
Brother,
victim.
get out of your victim mentality.
No,
No
no, no, no,
wonder
no.
why
You
you
don't
stay
get it.
down and you cry.
Huh?
Listen.
Hold on, Black. Thank you so much for your submission. I understood what you said. Faith, get off your mute. What did you say?
Everyone crying, all the black people crying because they're victim to the white man. Like, get over it. Learn
Who
from the
said
white
we're
man. You build a
crying?
better.
Who said we're
A lot of
crying?
people are here crying. The white
Who
man this, the
said
white
we
man
are
that.
crying? When did he say we should cry?
I can hear in his voice he sounds like a victim.
So you know what a victim sounds like? I really wanted to have a conversation with him. Who dropped him? Because this needs to be addressed. Do you know what a
dropped him?
victim
Who
sounds
dropped
like
that
now?
nigger?
And how dare you to have an iPhone made from Congo and come up here and telling us that we are victims crying?
Victims
Do you
crying.
know how many
Do you know
people
how
are
many
getting on the
people are
live in
getting on the
Congo so
live
you
in
can have
Congo?
yo. Do you know how many people getting on the live in Congo so you can have that iPhone and come here and talk to us like that?
Drop that. What is his name? What is his name? Let me go
Wait,
look for him.
I would
What is
love
his
for
name?
him to come up here. We can have a
Sorry.
wonderful conversation. But in the meantime, we're gonna move on from him.
Children of Alkebulan.
Children of Africa, aka Alkebulan. We are Africans. Origin. These people with their Congo made iPhones have no respect for Africa. Yeah. Origin of humanity. Crying victim. Go to the host and watch that video. The first video of the Americans themselves training coup leaders to go and destroy us and our stability. So you can have an iPhone. So you can have a car. So you can have a TV. The audacity of you telling a brother who's speaking with passion that he's playing victim. Victim where? Bringing awareness to what's happening to his people now is victimhood. If the next person is getting on the line and I go and I bring awareness to it, now I'm a victim because I'm bringing awareness to the point that people are getting on the line. Origin, I'm gonna
It's
move on
okay.
from
He's on
you.
welfare. He has nothing to lose.
We don't know who he
He's
is,
on
and
welfare.
please
He
don't
has
say
nothing to
that.
lose.
Mama, sis,
You know
I know
what?
you like to go low. We go
You know
to
what?
hell.
Can
But
I
please
learn?
let's not
Because I
talk
didn't
like
learn.
that.
I didn't learn. Sorry.
Because you can't, I will add you some minutes, but hold on, Black. Your time were up 5 minutes ago. Please give me a time.
Sorry, my sister. You
The
know what?
real Black, I will give you your time. I promise you. I promise you, I will give you your time. The real, let's not scoop on their level. When someone is ignorant, you shouldn't be ignorant either. You should just watch and laugh and speak on their ignorance. But when you go down to their level, now we have people using us as an example, We will stay educated and intellectual. Go ahead, brother. Black, I will add you 2 more minutes because your time was up a long time ago. Go ahead.
Thank you, sister. Yeah, I'm gonna be brief and listen. This is the kind of people that we have in the society, and then we need to live with it. And then, you know what? If you are easily manipulated, and then these people will let you think otherwise, never get away from the cause. Remember the suffering that you felt. Remember the anger in your chest. Remember that always. Let these people not come here and then gaslight you, telling you anything else. Remember that this is our own people. Probably they have 1-2 cents more than you, and then they think that they're superior. We always have that. Love your black people, love your nature. You know, we here to stay. We're not going anywhere. But let anyone tell you what you are. You already know who you are. And then we are here today, and then we are here to make the difference. And then we need to do a bigger one. We cannot relax. We cannot relax. This match is not over. They haven't learned their lesson. We need to we need to be relentless about this situation. We cannot relax. We cannot relax, people. We can't. At this time, we are the younger generation. I don't care about me. Me, I'm already there. Already, obviously, I'm thinking about my kids and my grandkids, not me. I already suffer what I need to suffer already. Forget about me. It's not about my interests. It's about my kids and their grandkids. It's about that generation I'm fighting for. If I'm gone today, it's okay. I'll make sure that my kids and my generation, my grandkids, they have that stability. They don't need to cross the ocean to get a better life because there's already a better life where they are. Come on, people, let's wake up, man. What are we doing? What are we thinking? Why are we listening to that nonsense? Please, everybody, please wake up. Because it's time to wake up. There's nothing here. When I tell you there's nothing here, there's nothing here. You can spend 30 years in here, and then when you go back home, what do you go with? English, French, what? Some couple pounds, some couple euros, some couple dollars that you think you're better than those people that are there? No, because they stayed. They stay. They're better than you because they stay. They're better than you because they stay. Through the hurdles, they stay. They didn't run. They're better than you. Never think that you're better than them. We are one. Please forget about the tribal that you came from. Forget about the religion that you came from. Look at your skin. Look at your brother. Feel empathize about him. Please, my brothers and sisters, please, I beg you, it's time to wake up. They're not giving you what you deserve. You have what you deserve in your own land. We need to go back to our roots. It's the only way to get the solution that we need. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
Hello.
Let's move forward, please.
Please, users, stay on mute. We still got new people to speak. So you stay on mute and you will be called when it's your turn. I just wanted to say I agree with everything that you said, except do not ever forget your tribe. Your tribe is your identity. Your tribe is telling you who your ancestors were outside of being black. Because black isn't the only thing we are. I am Mukongo. My ancestors spoke Kikongo. They did not speak any colonizer language. They spoke a language that was named after their identity. So never forget your tribe. You can forget religion if you want to, that's on you. Forget whatever you want to, that's on you. But your identity, never forget who you are, because you're not just black, you're more than black. Your ancestors weren't just black, they weren't speaking blackism, they were speaking their own indigenous language that came straight from them being a certain tribe. And that tribe is their identity. That tribe is the identity that you will give your children, your children's children. We will never live in a world where we only become black. Black is our skin color. Black is also our identity, but it's not the only thing we are. That is one thing I disagree with, but I agree with everything you said. Now we'll be moving on to the next person, which is Fortune. Fortune. And everybody in the chat, please spam your flags. I see Bajo, you spamming your flags. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, and I don't know the other flag. I don't know any flags. Thank you so much, Favor. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know you were calling me because you were saying fortune. Sorry. That's why I wasn't.
Say Fortune. Favor.
Yeah, you were saying fortune. So I looked and I found out there's no one here with fortune. So I thought, let me ask whether you are saying favored. That's okay. Okay, I greet you all. And thank you, host. Thank you, you what, for this platform. I was here again and I spoke about some things. And I'm so happy to see how people are getting this. And I feel bad for that person who is saying that we do not talk about what we go through. I am from Kenya. I live in Canada. Now, if we do not talk about what we go through, most of the people, our African people, they do not know what we go through. So they will still continue living in ignorance because they do not know. So when we are talking of what we go through, where we are telling our people, that they should know how to behave in everywhere they go. They should stand out for themselves. I'll give one scenario I went through, and it's not once, it's many. And I remember I was sent to see a client. And I went and I knocked one day. And when I knocked to the client's room, when she opened, what she said, she saw that it's a Black person. What she said is, "Who sent you here?" And she closed back the door. So I went to the supervisor and I told her, she doesn't want me to go there. So I went back to the supervisor, and what the person said, he said, when she saw the supervisor was of her color, and she said, "Who sent this thing here? This thing." That is not once, not twice being called this thing. And someone has audacity to come to tell us not to say, so that people can know. Because when we go through that, we don't go telling people. It is time for people to know what we go through. Back home, sometimes I don't blame people back home so much because of the ignorance. It is because of how we grew up and how we were shown that we should respect this kind of people. One day I went home and I went to the bank and we were lining up, and I was like the 10th person. And behind me, someone of this Western world came, and he didn't even stand. One of the cashiers just went forth and got him and told, oh, come. You know what? Because we do not know our rights back home, we were shown that we cannot do anything. I went straight, and it is because I have come to this side of Western. I know how to stand for myself, but somebody from back home cannot do that unless now we start teaching, talking out loud and telling people who they are. And I went, as they went to the cashier, I went there and I asked the cashier, why did you get him from up there? And I told the man, can you just go back up there and line up? And everyone was like, whoa, who is this? Why? Because I know my rights. Back home, we were trained that you cannot say nothing. When those people, they come, so far as they are not your color, they are like gods. You cannot, even in the hospitals, they do not line up. They just come, they are seen right there, they go and they are taken into the rooms. And when I went there, I stood out and I told the man, you just came after us. And the cashier told me, no, stop. I said, I'm not stopping. Listen, unless you do fast for me and for the rest, you are not doing when I'm here. And the cashier, the person went back and lined up. We need to talk. We need to engage with our people. And when people were speaking here, I was thinking, if even if we are going on with this thing of Burkina Faso, we need to educate people or to look on how we can have like people who can go to our schools and educate our young ones, to tell them who they are, to educate our people that when they go somewhere and another person is given privilege because of the color, they stand out and they say no. They have to line up like any other person. Because it disheartens me. I always feel bad so much because of what we go through here and how we protect them there, how we see them as important than our people. It is unbelievable. So it is, and how can we start all these things? We have to start educating people, telling people who they are, telling people, no, you cannot stand aside in your country because of somebody who has another color. You have to speak out. We have to start looking for ways of how our people can be educated on that, because it is something that is so engraved in the minds of our people back in Africa. So as we continue doing that, and another thing, thank you, host, I heard you talking about, when I came last time, I talked about, again, the teaching our children the language, our languages. Teaching, I'm from Kenya. If you are from Kenya, teach your child your tribe and Swahili. I have come to realize so many children of Africa, and we have just come here. We were not born here, but the children doesn't speak their languages. Even back in our towns, back in Africa, the children, they are not speaking their language. They don't even know how to speak to their grandparents. It is time we start changing. And as we start changing slowly by slowly, again, we need to start even changing in even where we live. We love each other. Let us show harmony. Let us fight for each other. If you see somebody at work that there is something that is up there and it's because of the color, the skin color, just go ahead and talk to them. I have, since I came here 2009, I've been always, whenever I see a person of my color, I will even lower my window when I'm driving, and I will say, hi, I want to feel, I see them as my brothers and sisters. My sisters and brothers are so many miles away. So if I see someone from Burkina Faso, someone from Nigeria, from Ghana, they are my brothers and sisters. This fight, if we want to overcome, it's not only talking. Let us start where you are working, where you are living. Because right now, you can go some of the places, and people, you find that if you buy a property there as our skin, a person of our skin as a black person, you see other skins, other people of other skins, they start selling. I'm telling you something that is happening right now where I am. We are like, we have only like 10, I came here like 1.5 years ago. And we have only like 10 houses. There was no black person. And let me tell you, right now, there are 2 houses. Just now, I have seen that they are selling. And my neighbor sold. And like, we need to love ourselves. We need to wake up and know where people have put us. We start loving each other, embracing each other. Don't see the other person is from I don't know where. No, we embrace each other. And as we embrace each other, we shall overcome. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. I love the passion. I love the passion. I love the Ubuntu that all of you guys are showing. And yet again, please consider to like the live. I'm not seeing so many people like, and I'm seeing 106 people here. Do you not like what we're talking about? Or are you a op? Just watching us and lurking and going back to tell the white tea papa, or some of you guys are agents. I think some of you watching us are agents. You do not want to like. You see how the views went down? The agents left the chat. Thank you so much. Continue to like the chat. Thank you so much. We're gonna move on to the next person. I'm sorry, I'm not sure making noise. The next person being Aja. Aja. Ahaji. I just suck at saying names.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good
Welcome.
evening. Welcome. Thank you. Sorry. The name is Alhaji Tag. It's a spelling mistake, so I will correct it when I'm done. I'm from Ghana. I'm currently at Accra. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to join the match because I was at work. But I would like to speak Chi. I think TMOT Chi in Jamaica Chi. I am a baby, and the Ghana president or train CCR. The reason being is your youth baby, almost train 80 president say, okay, Ghana, you're joining fight with Burkina. Now almost step it down. And yet they are unbeaten and they are supporting. There will be more. Believe me, we are ready to sacrifice even our life. Because as I'm talking to you now, my families or US. So if say me join Ghana, that's okay. Omoye say due to their Trump and Honoma Trump the separation of a family. What I say. So I'm not going to sit down. Na ye say ya Ghana ya Burkina Debi. We are ready to sacrifice even our life. In the year president, outside, kasa. For all this one, I mean, things our casafa, the course of Burkina home, say Ghana, we are joining or something. So on step out, no man who say on dining a chima Burkina, na you to know, the bit me a support, and step out, and support it. All right, thank you.
Again, you have a bad. You're always welcome to come back, though. You're always welcome back. Yet again, continue to share the live, like the live. Please join our community. Come up and share your join the discussion, share your opinions, share some facts that we don't know. Come and share something that we're missing in this conversation. You're always welcome. Whoever wants to come up, just request. We're gonna move on to the next person, which is Carol.
Yes, Pops.
Thank you so much for being quick. Yet again, share and like the live. We're gonna move on to Carol. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, yeah, family. One big family here. You know, salute, jambo, walale, unanginyen. You know, everything. You know, all language together. One people, one nation, Africa. You know what I mean? We are all there. African, it's a name the imperialists give us, give to our continent in the past, you know? Because the real name of Africa, it's in our blood. It's now an entity. It's something that's passed by generation and generation, due to that strong spiritual thing that our ancestors, you know, still they are providing to us. So, in other words, I would like to say that the democracy that the imperialists is trying to impose on us has been failed. It's a fact. So, in the past, due to lack of information and knowledge, due to lack of operation, due to lack of a great knowledge regarding religions that they implement into us, we have been failed. But today, in our days, everything is wise, everything is open. Ibrahim Traore has been starting a big fight. That's a big fight. Okay? We gotta understand here. Somebody here was saying, I think it was a Mr. Franklin, was saying that we should not be in a way of a tribalism. That's true, because that is the way the imperialists did in the past. They divided us. Wow, we accept that in the past. How shaming we were in the past. But today, luckily, we have to ask a question. If we are here talking, everybody here is watching on the phone, somebody here is with a computer, you know, whatever means we here, you know, talking in each other, whatever electronic device you're using, is because somebody, in a bad way or a good way, he fought for us. And we survive. And now we know the truth. It's time to unite it. It's time to think about how we're going to get our technology to defend our continent. How we're going to find a way to make a new African united president. We should be a younger guy. You should be Ibrahim Traore. You know what I mean? We should take him care. We should hold him like an egg. Camp Rock. You know? And we all Doesn't matter where you're coming from. Doesn't matter what happened in the fucking slaving process, right? We have to come together as one and defeat the enemy. We have to use our strength, our intelligences, and defeat the enemy and bring Africa together and bring a better future for the next generation. That's all for now for the introduction, and I pass the word to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a new person. Um, Before we move on to the next person, y'all already know. Keep tapping, keep sharing the live. Let's get more eyes on this platform so we can get more people to give us different perspective, or we can get more people to listen to Africans speak for themselves, because that's what we're here for, to speak for ourselves. It's about time the world hears us and not about us. For so long, they have been hearing about us, but not us. This is the time they can finally do so. We'll move on to the next person, which is Franks. Actually, it's user, Dan Franks. I'm sorry, Frank. Welcome back, Franks.
Yeah,
Welcome
thank
back.
you. It's
So
always
you
a
you
pleasure.
became a member of the community, huh?
Oh, really? Thank you so much. Yeah,
No,
it's
I mean,
always a
if
pleasure.
people keep coming back, I just say you are a member of this community, because
Oh,
this is where we hang out. We have all the fun here. User,
of course.
the
Yeah,
real
you
is
are talking.
definitely a part of that thing. She don't even want to drop.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, user. Welcome.
Hi. So I'm not. I don't have an attachment in terms of a country from Africa, but I am in fact from there. I'm Black American, calling from the states. Um, I did my ancestry, and my mother's lineage goes back to Sierra Leone, and my dad's lineage goes back to Gabon. So I'm out of the what I think that would be northwest coast. Hello.
That would be West. I think so. I think that's West. It was also a kingdom, I think, with Burkina Faso and Mali and them. So you definitely belong to the Burkina Faso too. Welcome.
Yep. So I've been following Captain Torre for a while now, and as a Black American, I've always wanted to know my true lineage. I never wanted to see myself through the prism of the colonizers, right? In spite of that's what we're taught, and that's the disadvantage I see with most African youths is that they've been born into a colonial system. And see, the colonialism is not just the monopolizing of the resources, but it's the monopolizing of the information. So, the information that you're born into, that you understand yourself from, and all of that is all through the colonial prism. It is incumbent upon us to really learn whence we come, right? And I'm talking about going back to the Kush Empire. I'm talking about the Nile Valley. I'm talking about University of Timbuktu, finding out those original people who we were, because the 54 different countries, that wasn't the case. Um, and that's what I've learned through my studies of our people. Um, Different countries. That wasn't the case. And that's what I've learned through my studies of our people. Um, and I've learned to love our people no matter what country they come from, that they say they come from in the continent of Africa. I found that the original name was either Ethiopia or Akabalan. It wasn't Africa. Um, I like to try to hello. Hello?
Yeah,
Hear you, brother. We can hear you.
I like to try to decolonize my mindset. So I try to reference Akabalan. I have a couple of sweats that I use like during Black History Month here in America. We call ourselves celebrating Black History, but as far as they go back, is 1619 is the beginning of the Atlantic slave trade. And I didn't teach my children that. I took my children all the way back, like I say, Timbuktu, and in some cases beyond that, explaining how we actually ruled Europe for almost 1,000 years and how we actually raised them up twice. We civilized them once through the Greeks, another time through Rome, and that's how the Roman Empire was born. However, during that time, there was no such construct as white people. We understood them to be our fallen brothers, and we went there to raise them up, not knowing that they was different from us, in spite of, and that's what caused our downfall. But it's a lot to be learned, and I think that's the type of knowledge that our people in the continent that they call now Africa, which I say is Akabalan, but um, need to learn at a very primary age, so you really have an appreciation of who you are and you understand who everybody else is. And then I think that mindset that the sister was talking about a couple of calls before, a couple of people that spoke before me, and really what she's talking about is to have the mindset of Black privilege. When you see another fellow Black person, that person in your mind should have a right to Black privilege in your dealings with them. And if that's what's being taught, we won't have that problem. But of course, that's going to take some time, but it needs to be initiated. But I just wanted to land with, I love what you're doing. You got brothers and sisters here in the Americas that are paying very close attention to what's going on. We love our homeland. We love our people. In spite of, you got twisted people here, just like you got twisted people in Akabalan, right? That they don't really understand. They got twisted ideas about themselves and about us as a people, as a group. But we can't let those folks hold us back. We just got to keep moving, and eventually they'll see the light. And I'll land my plane there.
So much for
I
one
just
thing
I just
I have
have a
to
question.
say. Can I please speak? I agree
I
with
just have a question. Can I have a
hold
point
on,
here?
Carol, please. God damn, Carol, god damn. You are part of this community. You should know not to interrupt. Please, brother, please. I'll give you 10 minutes if you wanted to. Africa, just like they have a monopoly in information. If you look at the school system and what they're telling you, you would think these niggas came up with gravity. Literally. That is a form of white supremacy. They tell you they came up with everything and you eat it up. Just like they did not come up with Africa. Africa is actually a description of our land, actually. We have indigenous languages like the Ethiopians. It actually means the beginning. There's another language the host knows that means the beginning also. So this is our own ish. These people will tell you they invented everything. The Romans and the Greeks and all of that are theories. These are theories. It has not been proven facts. Whenever you go and research about it, it's theories. That is
No, no,
all it
no,
is.
no, sister. I must beg to differ. I can give you some resources right now that you can read up on. I don't know if you're familiar with the African American historians and archaeologists that have done the work, and these guys are back from the late 1800s to like the 1960s, done the work. And so you got John Henry Clark. If you can write it down, just look up his text. You have Chancellor Williams. You can look him up. You have George G.M. James, who really gets into that.
So our indigenous languages and what we got Africa from doesn't matter, but a man with a colonizer named John Clark, that's what matters.
No, so I'm not talking about that point. Okay, I don't choose to
to engage you in regards to whether it's called Africa or Ethiopia. To me that's very small at this point.
It was called many names, and mainly the people who called it such names got it from the indigenous land itself. Like Nigeria, you have a lot of pretendians telling us Nigeria came from them. Nigeria actually comes from the Niger Lake. It comes from that lake. It was already a name that we named it. That these people came. We told them the name. These people did not come and start giving us the people we gave soap. First of all, will not tell us what our continent is called.
So I understand what you're saying, and that goes back to when I said we ruled Europe for almost 1,000
It
years.
wasn't we. It was the Moors. The Moors are Kushites. That's not us.
Okay.
You're mixing of history. African history needs to be told by Africans. Like you would consider the Moors as your people and say we colonized them. No, the Moors are not our people. They are Afro-Asiatics that wanted to go and push around Islamic. They are still in Africa. Their descendants are still in Africa causing chaos with the same ideology. So you would consider them your people because yes, they are black. They are of our people because majority of their DNA is ours, but they have another admixture of DNA that makes them who they are. And that Islamic that they went out to push in Europe and other West nation, it wasn't our thing. That Islamic came from their other genes, which is the Arabs. That's where it came from. So a
That's true.
mixture of history is happening right now.
That's true. Hey, you on point. That is so true. I can't argue.
That's what I'm saying. When it comes to being just black, you have an African right here telling us we should leave tribes behind. Yes, we are black people, but we are more outside of being black. And every black person is not the next black person. We all have the same skin, we all have the same hair like my country. We're fighting with the Afro-Asiatics right now. If you look at them and you look at us, you would say, yo, y'all are the same people, but we are not. It's more to just being black.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Thank you so much for listening, brother. Thank you. You're
Well,
always welcome here.
yes, sir.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
definitely continue to chime in, and I appreciate you updating me and correcting me in that regard. But I still will employ you to look at some of those sources that I named. And
Oh, trust me, I will look. I will look, but that's why I was saying, like,
Hold on. We
go
don't
ahead, bro.
need to look into those sources. We are the indigenous people. Our history is passed down. It's not written over there. So like what she was telling you, that is really true. We have the name Africa in our indigenous language. These people don't speak our language. Africa means the beginning in Egyptian language. We have three languages, Afrikaans. It is only we, the indigenous, who can tell you those sources. Leave the sources aside. When it comes to the African space, please leave the sources aside. Just like they told you that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Just like this.
well, we know that's a
Not,
farce.
yeah, that's not true. That's
Hold
not
on,
true.
people.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere with it. Just as they told you that Christopher Columbus discovered America. How can you discover a place when, as you were entering, you saw people at the shore? So of course that was false. And somebody put that over there and taught you guys. Now you come, these people, wherever they conquer, they put the name of the places on themselves. Okay, like this Amelianos Africanus. So they say, oh, Africanus, that is his name. No, because he conquered Africa. That is why he put the name on himself, Africanus. If people also do say that, oh, we didn't have tribes, they gave us tribes. Are you crazy? They gave you tribes, but they cannot speak your tribal language. Make that make sense. The hunter is always saying stories to glorify himself. And it's only when the people wake up. It's only when the people wake up to know.
So I hear what you're saying, brother.
However, I like to add and say that we're all one people. I mean, those are us that are in the diaspora that was brought over here in the Americas and in the islands and that we that are conscious, we understand, and we're with you. Whatever you want to do. I mean, you're there in the land now, so I can't help but to follow your lead. But trust and believe. It's not animosity for me. And only thing I'm saying is what I've thought I've learned. And if you can correct me on that, I'll go with it. But I'm with you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, thank you so much. But it's just so many times. That's why I say it's finally time for us to speak for ourselves. It's time for people to hear from Africans and not about Africans. So many times people hear about us, but don't actually hear us or not listening to us, our perspective, who we are as people, you know. And that's the biggest issue. People don't understand how Africa works, like the African people don't understand African history in our own perspective. Just like you are here claiming the Moors, I don't claim the Moors, because we are actually not the same people. We are black, but we are not the same people. That is what I'm saying.
I
You
got you.
know. Thank
So
you
what
so
about,
much, brother.
yes, can I ask one more question
Yeah, go ahead.
before I go? So the 54 countries that were developed since colonization, was that Africa before colonization?
Africa before colonization had borders, but those borders were definitely smaller. I would say we had kingdoms like the Congo kingdoms that was different from the Burundi Rwanda kingdom. We had our own thing going on. Not everything the 19 people came and brought it. A lot of Africans like to act like that too. That is the colonization that happened to us. We are also under colonization. So when you hear another African speaking about some BS, just look at it as that BS. Don't believe every African that's talking to you. We
Lisa,
had our own borders,
Lisa,
but it was
what is your name?
I'm sorry. You say what now?
What is your name?
Oh, Lee. Lee.
Yep. Is that your first name?
That's my first name.
Lee.
Lee. Lee.
Okay, so when are you changing that name?
I'm sorry?
When are you changing that name?
Oh, whenever I get a chance to. I have friends that have changed their names. I have not gotten around to it. I got friends that have got dual citizenship in Ghana and Sierra Leone. They actually own property there. I have a friend that graduated school with me, college with me. He moved to Kenya, and he owns like a mile, and he's building homes in the whole block mile area that he has, and he has a home there. He's building out homes for people in the area.
Hmm. So I said this to say that I think we should prioritize changing the colonizer's name than we thinking of Africa. It has to begin with all of you. So
No doubt about it. No doubt
before
about it.
changing Africa's name, change your colonizer name. That's what he said.
yeah, but the colonizer didn't give us that name.
I get you. I'm with it.
Yeah. And you Africans, stop naming your children after the colonizers.
Now, for real, sometimes I sit back and I'm like, dang, you kind of blaming them for that when you could prevent it. Just like you blame them for the platforms and how much they're getting so much attention with their platforms, but you go over there and like their platforms, you comment, you share, which is giving them more views, more sponsorship, more money. So push your own African platform, push your own people so they can become the actual leaders they were meant to be. We create leaders. We create the people that speak for ourselves. So push your own who's speaking the right narrative, speaking the truth. It's about time people hear from Africans. Now we're moving on to the next person. Thank you so much, brother. Speak some more just so we can let everybody else speak. They have been here for a long time. We would move on to thank you so much. Franks. Thank you so much for your patience, Franks.
Okay, thank you. And I learned many things from what you were saying, so I wasn't bothered at all. And well, what I wanted to say It's about what happened today, the 30th of April. We noticed that all African, all the just majority of the black people just came out to the street in their different countries in order to support the African unity, to support the captain Ibrahim Traore. And really it's something that I really appreciate it. I can say this is the trailblazer of the new Negro movement. It's a way telling them that we are watching at you, we are watching you now. You cannot just continue your plotting, working in the shadows and then taking out our leaders. So anytime they are plotting something, we have our eyes on you and we are going to respond. So this is something that I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much for all. I know there are people from many countries, and all those people that were able to go out in the street, to march and support the Captain Ibrahim Traore. I really want to say thank you to you all. And you were talking about, uh, the I can say, management of the public services. And well, I can say that the Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing something about that in our country. For example, for those who are working into the civil services offices, yeah, they have a free phone number that they put into place. So if you go to someone's office that is supposed to give you some service and you find that maybe it is the time of his work and he's not yet at his office, you can just call and report. And they have some way to deal with those persons. Those people, I will say, though it is for the, I can say, for the lateness or for corruption also. If you go to an office and they try to corrupt you, or if you are witness even someone in the act of corruption, yes, you have a green number that you can call and you will be rewarded for that. So the captain is really taking this matter seriously, and I think, yes, this is a good example for all the African leaders that they can put into place in the different countries, to make things, yeah, to fight against corruption, because this is one of the biggest uh, issue for the whole African continent. Yeah, so this is really a good solution that we are, well, the captain is putting into place. And there are I can say, visions or many things that he's putting into places in the country that is for the well-being of the population. So if really the African continent or the black people all over the world, just you can take the vision and follow it, and I know that it will be benefit for you, not only but for the whole African continent. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the awaken. Well, I don't know if this word exists. I do not. I'm not really comfortable with English. The awakening of the African people right now, and I can say that we are on the way of success, where our forefathers have failed. I know with this awakening, with what I'm seeing right now, I know Africa is on the way to unity. Africa is on the way to development. So this is something that is to be congratulated. So this is what I had to say today, and it's always a pleasure for me to follow this platform. It is 4 days ago or 5 days ago that I discovered this platform, and every day, every time, I just need to come here to say something and to hear from you before sleeping. So thank you so much, and have a good continuation.
That's why I called you a member of this community. You come here every day. I love it. I love it. You should keep coming. You should keep coming. All of you guys, you should keep coming. Become a member of our community. You will find me here every day. Let's talk on how to unify Africa, how to keep Africa, Africa. because a lot of our people have already like they have so much internalized colonization. Shoot, I have some. I'm trying to decolonize myself, so I'm spending time with my people so I can decolonize. Thank you so much, brother. Keep coming back. You're always welcome. Now we're gonna move on to Garo. No, Badger, because Garo you already spoke. Badger.
I think you have skipped me many times, but
Origin, you spoke. Oh no. The thing is, Origin,
I've not
every
even
time I
spoken
call you,
one
you're not
time.
coming off. Every time I call you, you do not come off your mic. So if I don't call you, you come off your mic. I will not call you again. Go ahead, brother. Badger, thank you. Well, let's let Origin talk. Go ahead, brother. Go.
Well, congratulations, everybody. Today was a useful day for us, bringing all of us from different walks of life coming together for a good cause. We're in the 21st century, and we've sent the signal that, hey, we will not sit back for any of our good leaders to be taken out anymore. Let's understand that they are listening. This should be the beginning of us working together. At least one thing that I really was very proud of is that, for once we forgot about all our differences. We forgot about whether we are Muslim or Christian. We forgot about religion, Muslim or Christian, whether we are, tribal or this and that. We forgot about all that, and we came out. I was looking at the rally in London continent. People came out in their numbers in almost every country. So kudos to all of us. That should show to us that when we put our minds to doing something good, we can achieve it. We got the minds, we got the brains, we got the people. They have, based on the statistics of our numbers, we're almost 2 billion people from Europe to Africa. We have the numbers, and these people they are scared of us. I'm telling you, the reason why they keep on dividing us because they know we have all the good stuff, and they know if we unite, we will be a force to reckon with. So, my people, doctors, let's come together, network, and see what we can do for the continent. Engineers, let's work together and see what's the next projects that we can do for the continent to contribute. Slavery and colonialism has brought a lot of deficit on the continent in terms of development, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of systems. Let's all bring all our hands on deck so we can reinvent the systems and break the chain of dependency on Western systems. Let's break that chain. The reason why Europe has a hold on Africa and all of us because of dependency. They print your money. We use their technology. Although most of the technology, most of the skill set, these people steal a lot of people's ideas. Look at the internet invented by Philippe Ngwale, the Nigerian. It was stolen by Europe. Europe mastermind on it, and then now they claim it's their own idea. Look at all the brilliant minds that we have, which these people, they call their settings classified information. So they go steal all these ideas, debate on those ideas in their classified settings, so that none of us will hear of it. We are not invited to the table. And then they cook all their diabolical plans in these classified settings, how they can colonize people, how they can, put their military bases on the continent, how they can overthrow people. They cook all their schemes in their classified settings and then implement them to disparage the whole world, to divide us, to put us in this level of poverty and control. So now that we know that we are not liked by anybody, we are all that we are saying is that when it comes to our resources, it's not an issue of discussion. Africans have their resources, and their resources belong to the Africans, belongs to us. Our resources are supposed to be used to plan, to organize, to build for our communities, for our people, for our children. We're supposed to use it to develop our people. So it is this issue is not for discussion. We do not want any white tea person coming on our kitchen table telling us what to do. We love Ibrahim Traore. He has taken control over his resources in his country, and he's doing well for his people. In 18 months, he's been able to deliver. He's on he whatsoever he has done so far, people have been there for decades. Paul Biya and all these colonial, how do you call it, grandfathers. They've been there for years, decades. They've not been able to even, deliver anything for their people. But someone came within 18 months, he's been able to do a lot for his people, for the Burkina Faso. All we are saying is we appreciate him. We appreciate his good work. We support him. We want him to continue. And we don't want him to live on the terms of any YT person. Africa's resources are an inheritance to the Africans. If we have abundant gold, diamonds, cocoa, manganese, all that wealth belongs to the Africans. We will use it, we will plan with it, and we will use it to build a better future for ourselves and for our generation and for our children's children. And it is the same thing Europe is also doing. They are not giving their resources to us, Africans. They are not coming on, they are not inviting us on their kitchen table when they are discussing how to reallocate their resources. They don't do that. They don't even consider us as partners for them to even invite us, when it comes to global issues. So why must they be on our kitchen table? Can you imagine that you're a father, you have foodstuffs, you have corn, you have maize, you have corn, you have cassava, you have yam, you have, you have things in your kitchen, your resources, and you use that to take care of your children. And then a boogeyman, somebody comes from the outside and comes to tell you that no, you can't use your maize, you can't use your cassava, you can't use your lentils, you can't use your spinach, your foodstuffs, you can't touch them. I will tell you how you use them. How would you feel? And this is what has been, this bullshit nonsense is what has been going on for so long, where Europe, the greedy capitalist world, wants to dictate to us, we the Africans, how to use our resources. We are saying that enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we, from now onwards, we will deal with our puppet leaders, and also we will not allow anybody to take us for a ride. All the puppet leaders on the continent, we will come after you and we will take you out. All those grandfathers who don't know when to go on retirement, we will come after you and will retire you. This is a new dawn for the African. And we, the 21st century people, we the African, we are very awake. We are very informed. We are in the part of organizing. And when we realize that organization, if we perfect that organization, there are so many things we can do. So my people, let's come together, let's work together, let's network together, let's love one another. Yes, we may agree and disagree to some in some areas of our lives. That's human nature. As family members, we can agree and disagree, but let's find common grounds. We all need basic amenities for our families. We all need good drinking water, electricity, good housing for our. We can unite on the issues, the substantive issues that affect us, and we will make life better for all of us. So, my people, Ashe, I salute all of you who supports and every day speak out, speak the substantive issues, bring it to the fore. TM, kudos. You have always been a brother, and I've always opened the platform for us to come and engage. We salute you, and we say that continue the good work. You may think that the little that you're doing is not having an impact. I'm telling you, people are listening, and all of us, we are listening, and we will make it happen. A time is coming when all the African continent will be liberated. And I so much believe that our ancestors are with us and they will help us achieve this. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Origin. You was give me like 1 minute. So Origin, are you aware that we are still waiting for our president to say something about the military base? You are very much aware that this was one of his speech that got him a lot of votes and actually condemning what Nana Akufo-Addo did as to try to snatch on Burkina. And the way he spoke was the reason why we voted for this man. Have you heard him say anything officially about the base down there?
He hasn't.
So do you think we need to start raising awareness to question him because we cannot allow them to be used. You know, we need to take it upon ourselves. I don't know what's going to happen, but he has to say something because if he allows himself to be used by them, you know, we are in deep shit. And
Exactly.
I can promise him that they will know peace. They will never, ever know peace. So I'm thinking of we trying to even launch a demonstration on that to deliver the words because he's delaying. Looking at where we are getting to, and for America advisory travel, whatever, to add Ghana to one of the dangerous countries to actually attend. I believe you've seen that update. I think we need to really start making noise about it. I want to know if you are with me on this.
Yeah, I'm with you. And you said they are blacklisted as one of the dangerous countries?
Yes. They've added 4 countries to it. Ghana, we are part of it. Uganda, Morocco, Burkina Faso. Yes, I did the video. I updated it. That's what they are telling us, that carjacking, gripping, and that kind of stuff. I only know that they've seen the influx, the way the
African Americans are coming and they're giving free
trying to
land.
discourage and try to find a way, you know, to stop it. So we need him to quickly respond, say something about the base, because he made a beautiful speech. I mean, he made a beautiful speech, and we are waiting for that delivery. So if he's forgetting, I think we should send a message to remind.
Exactly. We need to keep him on his toes. Any leader who who is not shaping up, we have to put him on his toes by bringing out the issues and discussing the issues and reminding them of what the reason why we voted for him. So it's count me in anytime you want us to have that issue on the table. We will discuss it extensively and inform people.
Because we are in a crucial moment where they have added us to the danger zones. You understand? They have added us, so we need to really move.
And you want to
know what he's doing, and this is what I want Nigerians to be doing. Like, yo, as I'm speaking to you, I cannot believe that a British Army officer has been arrested as I'm speaking to you by the Nigerian Department of State Services. Just because he was what you call it, sending arms into the country. 50 AK-47 rifles. As I'm speaking to you.
Wow.
As I'm speaking to you. Yes, he has been arrested. I have to cover that news. Something is happening in there. And we need our brothers to get up, to stand up. If they're not aware of what is happening. Think about it, because we are closer. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
That's why I want us to stand up. Everybody wants to go to Burkina Faso and fight. I say, stand up and fight in your own country. Do what Ibrahim Traore is doing. That is the inspiration for us. Not to leave your country and go to other country. No. Maybe you have to do that video. A lot of them have not seen or heard it. Have you heard this information?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Okay.
But very good, informative, information. Let's see how best we can all come together to put Mahama on his toes. So I'm all in. Anytime, just send me the link. We will discuss the issues. Thank you.
Smuggling weapons into Nigeria. So he was arrested and caught. What about the ones that was not caught? Nigeria, stand up. Nigeria, you gotta stand up. If you let that tribal war, those kind of things to divide you, you will fucking perish together. You will perish together. You don't stop that man. You don't stop that Tinubu man. A lot of things are going to happen to you guys, to your children. If you say you are a man, it's not about how tall, how handsome you look like. You need to act. Be your own Wazalindos. And I promise you, like you guys are saying, if John Muhammad doesn't know and allow himself to be used to capture Ibrahim Traore, I'm not saying, but if, I'm using the word if, people will fly across different part of the world and they will never know peace until they restore that over there. Again, I am saying Ibrahim Traore shouldn't agree to join that ECOWAS. I don't know why he's still trying to let Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso, join ECOWAS. Burkina Faso, do not let this happen. We don't need Burkina Faso to join ECOWAS. In as much as we are looking for one Africa, we have to be careful. In as much as we are looking for unity, we have to be careful. The question is, whom are you uniting with? Whom are you uniting with? Someone says, what is wrong with ECOWAS? I will not say there's something wrong with ECOWAS. They are doing very well in their Sahel region. They have proved to us that they are doing very well. They should stay there. They are our defense. We don't want them to join ECOWAS. They don't have to. They can still work together. You don't have to join ECOWAS. You don't have to. Do you know what ECOWAS was telling him? Do you know what UN was telling him? They wanted him to bow to these colonizers and stop doing what he's doing because it is dangerous. And he didn't listen. We don't want him. We don't want him to join. We do not want Burkina Faso, the Sahel region, to join ECOWAS. They should be there and be strong. ECOWAS should also be there so that if there's any attack anywhere, It doesn't go to everyone, so we can get a rescue. We don't need him to join. The first proposal has failed. There's another proposal, and he's thinking about it. I hope he doesn't make that mistake. I digress.
Brian Torre, don't join ECOWAS. Thank you, Kavata. Thank you. Dang, I haven't seen Brian around here. What happened? He be begging for a live. We're moving on to the next person. Thank you so much. I'm back, guys. Continue to like the live, share the live, continue doing the good job, pushing the live. Thank you so much. We will move on to Bajo. Bajo?
Yeah. Hello,
Thank
guys.
you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm Bayo from Gambia. Like Ibrahim Tawale shouldn't join ECOWAS because when he needs help, they didn't help. They even want to go and remove him and Niger president. So he doesn't have to join ECOWAS. ECOWAS, like the name, they just put the name there, but the ECOWAS is controlled by this Western. It's controlled by France, like UK, America. Is not controlled by Africans. And also Nigeria, they are one of the biggest country in Africa. So when they become unite and stand for their right, everything will be okay in Africa. So we need them. We need them to stand up. We need to see their videos. We want to see demonstration there. They are one of the biggest country in Africa, and they have influencers. So when they become unite, and then everybody will know about it. I know now everybody know what's going on in Burkina Faso, but when they come and join us, like it's gonna be a mad thing, And this Africa, when we lose this person, we're not gonna have another one again, because we lose Gaddafi, we lose Thomas Sankara, last great presidents. But when we lose this one, we're not gonna have it again. And these people, they will try everything to make sure that we lose this one, because still there are some people who doesn't know about this issue. There are some people still who think Ibrahim Traoré is not good for Burkina Faso, because what they are telling them and what they are showing them in their medias. So we need to wake up. We need to unite. I'm very happy today. I was at work, like I saw some videos, I think from Cameroon, Burkina Faso, like they full the street. That's like form of unite. So we need to see that in a lot of countries, Zambia, Uganda, South Africa, Gambia, Senegal. We want to see that in all of that countries. Even the president in the country will know that these people, they want the president that will stand for Africa. It's not the president that will always there for himself, or he will always be there for the Westerners. So that's what I have to say. My English is very bad, so thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I had to pull my chair. I was far away. Thank you so much. We're gonna move on to the next person, which is Carol.
Yes, my dear. Thank you very much for giving me the word now.
Thank you, Carol, for your patience.
No problem. I'm here hearing everything, and deeply wise and a high percentage of attention to everybody spoke here. Yeah, I remember there was a brother here that I think was Mr. Origin. Yeah, I think it was a Mr. Region, my brother Region, and a user, Mr. Lil from United States. I think the United States guy, our brother from United States, and a couple of brothers, they talk here about a lot of things, and I just write it down to come and bring up solutions, because at the end of the day, we need a solution. We need actions on the place, right? That's the first thing. So here are the things, like, we know that we got enemies in this fight. We got enemies. We got enemies. So we should not facilitate, right? We should not take that easy. Take it easy, like at the point that we don't identify our enemies, because same mean I'm thinking right now is if it's about the African Union that Traveler wants to join. I don't know if it is the case, but if it is the case, I would say that he should not move. He shouldn't make that move, because if he make that move, the fight is going to be over. The fight is going to be spoiled. The integration and the unification that we are trying to make it here, it's going to be like weak. So you should not make that move, because of this reason that I'm telling to you guys, because the president of African Union, which is the Angolan guy, which I belong, which are coming from Angola. I'm Bakongo from Angola, Mukongo too, Kimbundo. This is my tribes, And this guy, he's a marionette from Occident. You know what I'm saying? He's the most stupid guy that I ever seen in my life. He's the most stupid leader, and he's there just to be against African people. He's there to be against all good leaders in Africa that they won't do something against the imperialists, against to the colonialism, to stop the colonialism. So in that case, we need to identify all those guys first. We need to find a way to join at least a country that has all the conditions that can integrate all the classifications, all the categories regarding engineering, regarding scientists, regarding also in order to start making here to engage our intelligence and start making things to protect ourselves. You know what I'm talking about. We need to associate the technology, our knowledge, the knowledge that we have regarding fire, how to transform the fire, how to use the fire for our own protection, for our protection for our own people. So I think now all the Black Americans and the Black Americans and the Africans, that we Africans and we Black Americans, we are all Africans. We've been divided in the past, right? So we need to find a way to engage and to start sharing the knowledge in somewhere so that we can update our technology for our own protection. And so that's the first the step that has to be moved. And but the priority right now should be the change of the African Union. The president of the African Union is the big problem right now. Those guys are an enemy. You know what I'm saying? This guy that stands against Traore from let's say Ivory Coast, right? So it's not the people from Ivory Coast. It's just one particular group of person that they are trying, you know what I mean, to be against our revolution. So those guys, we need to fight against them first. We need to defeat them. You know what I'm saying? So all these engagement engagement has to be done. And there was somebody here that was talking about not to go to Burkina Faso. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because we know that in some country that that we belong, there is a lot of oppression. You know that there's a lot of oppression. So this is the good way now, so that we can go in a country that there is no oppression, but there is a way for development and to look forward for the better future for the next generation. Start from there. Engage our intelligences, engage the technology, all the knowledge that we have about all categories that exist in the scientific world, and start making the weapons to defend ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So if it travel calls for the war, I'm ready. I'm ready. And I hope all Americans, all Black Americans, that they can share a lot of knowledge, because America, even Trump has too much blah blah blah. Americans made by Black people. Look at LeBron James. Look at Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Look at the person that make American proud. He's a Black. He's an African descendant. The scientists, all the army itself, the fighters in the UFC, MMA, the boxers, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And African too. Look at Angano. Look at our soccer. Our basketball is going up. So we physically strong. We are very smart. You know what I'm saying? So if we find a way to go somewhere and a piece of land inside our mother tongue land, to start engage all this knowledge together, we're gonna defeat them.
We will.
Colonialism.
Yes. Thank you so much, brother. Please try to land.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hold
we
on.
will.
I'm saying this to the moderators in the comment section. Please, don't leave all the job for the moderator on the screen. If she forget to time, you can time too. The picking, everything, please help out. Don't leave it to her. I know she lose focus sometimes. Somebody called Anastasia, calling the person Felicia. I know it's not easy dealing with people and on the screen. So we need you guys on the comment section not to just sit. I'm not saying you sit, but please, anything she forgets, like timing, muting, you gotta help. Please. I'm saying please. What did I wanted to say something? Something really came up. Something came up I wanted to add. I think I forgot it. When I remember, I will bring it. Yeah, let's go on with it.
Okay. Thank you, gracias. Everybody in the chat, please keep doing your job. I'm seeing a lot of likes. You guys keep doing your job. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking the live and share the live, please. Gaho, thank you so much for your submission. Now we'll be moving on to. I will have to drop one of y'all.
You're welcome.
Honestly, you wanted to ask some more. Bajo, thank you so much. You're always welcome to request backup. We'll be moving on to Do You.
Yes. How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. First and foremost, I'm really happy to hear positive things about our leaders and African Union, and it's a great thing, right? And as you all know, the fight is not going to just stop now. We got to keep pushing. And how we going to push? Spreading the words, coming together, being there for each other, making sure everybody get the message. And also, one of the things, the brothers I just spoke, our Black Americans, they're supporting, Caribbeans are supporting, but now everybody that will, be in a fight, because even in Africa, today I was listening to our South African brothers and sisters. Some, they're saying, why fight the world, because as you can know, as you can see that, there's still division between us. South Africans are calling other people, some South Africans calling our Nigerians, our people that migrate there to go have a better life. And they're right, because they say, why come here if you can stand up to your government and have them make changes? That's 100%, because you can't run from the problem. You have to face your problem and resolve it, right? And this whole fight is just not Mr. Ibrahim Traore and Assimi and Tijanos, the other Nigeria president. It's all Africa. Africa unite. That's why when I come on platforms, I don't like to say I'm from this country in a continent. I like to say I'm African, just like everybody else. If the problem gets to my brother or my sisters, that's my problem. So I'll make sure that I stand with them and resolve them. And you always will have pay cones, that they pay to come and fight against us. And one of my thing is, if you're not willing to fight with us, just leave us alone. You don't have to add any salt to the wounds. Leave us alone. Let us do our fight. If we win, it's going to be a great thing. If we lose, that's not your problem, right? Don't just try to discourage us. Oh, it will never happen. That will never be successful. They're just playing around. This, calling our leaders dictators or whatever you call them, right? And I see that's the division in our continent. For example, you can be from the same country. The other person say, no, you don't speak this language, so I'd rather go with this person or this and that. That has to stop, because this is the 21st century. And for us to be strong against anybody, we have to come together. We have to have that unity. It doesn't matter you're from America, you're from Europe, you're from underground, you're from up in the sky. We are all human. We are all Africans. It doesn't matter your ancestors or whatever was in other countries for centuries. You are still Africans, right? And it doesn't matter what part of the continent you're from. You can't say, "Oh, let me." That's not my country, so I have nothing to do with that fight. That's nonsense. Literally, that's nonsense. It means, whatever get your brother today. Remember, it will always come around you. So you have to be a brother's keeper, a sister keeper, right? As a nation, as a continent, we are all one. Before the colonizers, that's one of the reasons that many people don't get. We were not divided at first, but just after we got colonized, and that's when the separation. You need visa to go to another country. It's your country or your brother country. They're calling you an immigrant in Africa. So imagine if you calling me an immigrant in an African country. So I'm not gonna get mad when the European call me an immigrant, right? So we have to be fair. We have to make some sense, And the stage that we are in right now, we should just concentrate. Don't let any negative get to us, And let's fight the fight. And we thanks everybody for standing up, and let's continue. Spread the words. Because remember one thing: the media would never show you those, because the media is owned by the same company that own a mining company that's fighting against us. Those are the owners. They own those medias, news broadcasts, right? So we have to put in mind, we have TikTok, we have Facebook. We can share, keep sharing, keep talking. Word of mouth goes a long way. So let's keep spreading the words. People that want to be with it, let them join us. People that don't want to be bothered, we're not gonna disrespect them. We're not gonna say nothing to them. Let them just leave us alone, right? So let's do our fight. Let's keep doing it all over the continent, all over the world. I'm pretty sure many people know about this. So, guys, thank you very much for the great fight. And we're not gonna get discouraged. We're not gonna pull back. We gonna go at it till the end, right? And that's what I have to say. Thank you for the opportunity.
He did have time given to him. I don't know why you keep thinking I'm not giving them time. Or am I tripping? Did I not give them time? Like, what's going on? Do you? I gave you time, right?
This is my first time. Yes.
I'm saying, I'm telling you, your Africans like to speak. It's
Oh,
not me.
you want me to continue?
No, you see?
Okay.
No, thank you. You're able to continue after. You can drop, come back. If we drop you, you're always welcome to come back and continue whatever you were telling us. We're gonna move on to the next person. And yes, I did time them. Africans just like to talk, and it's fine. We're moving on to Howard.
Hello.
Howard, not the Arabic dude. I said
No,
Howard.
it's Arabic. Yeah. I'm giving my appreciation from Sudan.
brother. I understand you want to talk. Howard, Campbell. Howard. The Arab. You can mute for now. I'll call you. I would just call the flag, which is Palestine. I don't know why you don't have a Congo flag. Is that
It's not.
Sudan?
No, it's Sudan. It's not Palestine.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
have any
Yeah, is that
reference.
Sudan? Well, I'm moving on from you, coward. You should have dropped Choward and left that dude. He wanted to talk. Go ahead, South Sudan or Sudan.
It's Sudan best Sam. But anyway, my people, how are you doing? All good. And I have seen there is the big revelations all around the world, and they are standing with Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore, one of the greatest leader right now. He become in Africa. Africa must be standing together and united each other to support Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore is the greatest leader. He cannot be the shame of Africa, and we have seen his results only for 2 years. The 2 years, what he did, never another leader in Africa can did it. As the West countries, they are going to arrest him because he's speaking and he's standing with Africans people, and he is going to unite all the African countries. Uh, Consider if it is the West Africa or East, whatever. I have seen the result that only the two years he did, never another countries or another leader can did it. And these people also they killed Muammar al-Gaddafi because he going to unite the African countries. So these people always just want to steal our resources, and Africa must be in a poor situation always. So we have big leaders must come. These people they are going to free us from those people who are just let us in the poverty. So as we as Africans, so we must to stand with Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore is the one the way is going to take us from the poverty to the rich. So I hope the all African can understand the situation which he is in right now, and I hope all the Africans can be standing with him.
Can I speak? You done? Can I get microphone?
Okay, you good.
Thank you so much, Sudan. We're moving on to Haitian. Magato, you just got here. Please mute yourself. Haitian.
Hello
Sudan,
everybody.
you're always welcome to come back. It would be awesome if you became a part of this community. You're always welcome. Go ahead.
Hello everyone. I'm watching from New Jersey. Okay, so in Haiti, I'm Haitian. By the way, I'm Haitian living in America. So in Haiti, I did not know my history. I did not know everything. But it's when I came to America, and then they call us N word, and I'm like, what? But when these people go to Haiti, they open orphanage. My mom used to work in a Christian missionary place, and she used to take us with her to work, and I used to meet these people. And then when I came here and I see how they are so racist towards black people, and when you're driving, you're afraid, you get pulled over, the police. What? This is so crazy. So, then I start doing my excuse me. So,
what you say. I know what you say. I understand. And I'm just like, sometimes, most of the time, I just like, I can jealous, jealous, like, I can do what the whole people like how, see? Because I see that, I don't have to do this. I have nothing. I'm not the same person. I'm not the It's not true. I can't get it. Just like my brother.
Is trying to change their mind, saying let's be together, but not with the support of the West. Get donation. We don't need donation. We don't need aid. Just leave our continent $200 a kilogram instead of 85 cents a kilogram, but you want to go around and sell it for $200. Remember, France, they were doing that. All the resource they taking, they selling it back to us or to another country. Kilogram, but you want to go around and sell it for $200. Remember, France, they were doing that. All the resource they taking, they selling it back to us or to another country. Will be a more problem than solution.